was wild. So Incredible Hulks in Long Island was like,
bro, the first time I had an Incredible Hulk, I forgot what club I was at, but I had it. It was the first time I ever had one.
mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was. Somebody got one for me. It was so delicious. I didn't know what I was doing. I drank it. Then I had like 3 more. Only thing I remember from that night is Shorty looking back at me saying, "You cute, but you a little too drunk to be dancing right now." She was like, "You a little twisted right now." And I was like, "Huh?" Then the light switch blurry.
Yeah, bro. Them club times, bro. Them drinks, I swear.
Remember La Cazuela?
Of course.
They had one night. They did some dumb shit. They had a dollar Patron shot. It was dollar Patron and Grey Goose.
Hurting.
Dollar shots.
Oh, bro.
And they had the kitchen open all night long. Bro, I woke up the next day, I was naked on my couch. With just rice and beans all over my chest.
Let's go. Yeah, that's a good night last night. Definitely.
It's hella rice and beans.
Whatever, bro. As long as you was home. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. I keep saying we, that was y'all. I did not live that huge.
What? Nah, he wasn't a drinker like
what?
That. He's never been a drinker like that.
But see, my thing is, bro, I was caged in, bro. I was a caged animal. You know what I'm saying? My mom used to keep us in the crib. They want us to go party nowhere. Want us to do nothing.
Got out. It was
I got out. You know what I was on.
Child.
Hey, listen.
You talking to the right one about me.
Man, listen.
Okay? Nah. And then on top of that, watching my pops and his battle with like alcoholism. Yeah. It was like, nah, bro, I'm never going to. Because everybody looked like y'all was having so much fun. So.
Right.
I gotta give him deep props in that. Like, he's always been a person in my life who I can say has been able to like look at shit that has directly negatively affected someone in his life or impacted his life in some way and been able to say, I'm good on that. Regardless of what it is, regardless of how many people are doing it, he'll find a reason, a valid reason, and be like, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah. Like, and it was never like a thing. Like, at least
I don't think I made it very apparent that I wasn't drinking.
You didn't. I was about to say that. Like, most was like the apparent non-drinker, and like, D was like a low-key non-drinker because he was still kicking it at the parties and whatnot, and he kind of moved like he might have slipped a little something on, but nah, that's just his natural charisma.
I will take a shot. One sip. I'll take a shot. I'll do shots if I'm out.
I don't do shots unless we do gin shots.
Ain't nothing wrong with those.
I like telling them what to do if I'm in.
Listen, a telly with the picklebacks is good.
Crazy.
And then
crazy.
Kryptonite, bro. That was that was cool. Once upon a time when I was under 25.
You know better. When a hangover just lasted one day, not the whole week.
I'll be looking at people now like, yo, you signed up for that, huh?
That ass. I'll be on stage, bro. I'll be on stage watching people like, I just seen you come back from the bar with Sue. What are you going for? And then sure enough, and then like you see him sitting on the curb waiting for the Uber, trying to figure out how they're gonna get home.
Where
like,
you go?
Are you good?
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that a few times.
Life all right, bro. Like
going out. I know I got a ride to New Haven. I don't know how I'm getting back. I'm running to somebody.
But I'm out here though. So what's up? What's the word?
I get to reminisce on like New Haven adventures now because I live there. So as I'm walking certain streets, you brought up Gotham, right? I live right around the corner from Gotham. So I'm walking down that street and I'm like, damn, bro, memories. Yeah. I remember walking up these stairs, all just to make my way back down the stairs to get to the back patio next to the bar that was close enough to the bathroom, but also close enough to the stage.
And also close enough to an escape exit.
Right there, the patio, man.
We go.
And then if you ever got too tired of being at Gotham, you can go right across the street to the Blue Bar, right? The little indie joint.
Hello.
And if you was in the inn with the people at the Blue Bar, you made your way downstairs.
Which was not hard to do. It was very easy at one point to get in with the bar owners in New Haven. We had one hookah bar on lock to where we would pull up and he would just give us the aux.
Let's go.
We was playing Forget Tomorrow and all the hookah bars.
Wow. Let's go.
See, I gotta imagine that it's gotta be a different energy with the Caucasian brand with you.
Because you know they don't care.
Yeah.
Know that.
So it's different when you go in there. You always, like we always kind of on our P's and Q's. We just raised that way. But you be around the right white people that just don't care.
Go crazy.
That's why I couldn't chill with y'all all the time.
That's why I had to back way after so many years because like I started moving like I didn't care and I was like I can't move like that. I'm like get shot out here.
My last run with y'all, Hard Rock Cafe.
Was it the Battle of the Band joint?
Hard Rock Cafe. What a night.
Yo, what a time to be alive.
What, bro?
Was that when homie knocked the joint off at the casino and they tried to kick him out, but then the moms came through and like
that's when y'all had the suite.
I wasn't even there.
That was at the suite.
Yeah, we
at
had
the top floor. One of the top floors. The suite looked ridiculous.
Bugging.
We was in there doing stuff we wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yo.
And I had got picked up early because I had an escape route.
D stayed with an escape route.
Word up.
Yo, kudos to you because you really drove all the way out there just to pick your boy up. Didn't even get to see the show. Didn't even care. Came out there. I think we like got dinner or something of the sort and did. So I can refrain from saying names.
Oh, swear. Say less.
Keys.
Oh, word. Yeah.
Since this is recording on one track, right?
Well, technically, it's 2 tracks, but it's all coming through on one. Only thing that's coming through on its own track right now is the music. It's now on just the solo track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if anything,
this is off of just the camera audio.
Oh, swear.
So this is how this is playing. Pre-production, y'all. Yeah. Behind the scenes.
All the cameras, guys.
So it's not too bad.
No, it's not.
At least as long as you got the audio.
That's for the restream, right?
Yeah, this is for restream. This is how live everybody's hearing it live.
All right, I smell you.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like I shouldn't trust video camera operators because each time I've networked with any of them, they go MIA afterwards, and it's like, fam, like.
I mean, anyone who says that they're gonna do anything for free, y'all, and this is not.
For no, but we're not looking for the free.
No, I know that, but how it was presented to us and how the energy was. Yo, you ain't even gotta charge, ain't gotta do this. I'm gonna come show love.
I hear you.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Which is funny. I didn't expect nothing less than what happened, bro.
Which is funny because I pretty much got the same energy.
Say again?
That's how you felt as a Cowboys fan. But I pretty much caught the same energy from this different party, and it's a queen. I'm like, Brody.
This is why I hit you up in the air.
I need the professional.
This is exactly why I hit you up, but it happened with another person prior too.
True.
It happened too. That's exactly why I hit you up. Like, bro, if they're not booking it for real, listen, huh?
It's a hard thing.
Oh, man, I appreciate you. I like yours too, man. Appreciate it. DSG, man. I hate them, but you know they got some good stuff. Listen, they got good stuff, man. But yeah, bro, like this is what I'm saying. Like, if we gonna book something, not for nothing, y'all. If y'all gonna book something up here, we gonna book with y'all twice, and y'all make sure y'all show up for y'all stuff, man. That's all I'm saying. No hostility. We just want professionalism. That's all.
That's all I'm looking for.
Just professionalism, man. You book something with us, make sure you show up. We might not give you a second opportunity.
Don't look for professionalism from me on TikTok though.
That's different.
That's the last place. I have not been professional there at all in the past week. I just been calling people out.
Shit.
Yeah, I've been calling a lot of this out.
I ain't mad at you.
The last one, and I feel like every man should do this. This is just me. This is just me being the Libra that I am. Okay.
Speak on.
All right. If you love your queen the way you state you love your queen, right?
Talk about it.
TikTok got this one filter where you could do a green screen. Okay. So what I did, because we've been both doing our self-work, and I've been seeing it on Shorty recently. And it's been shining something crazy. So I was like, how can I let you know? But at the same time, let all these lames know at the same time. Like, if you think that you're avoiding me or like you're killing any of my time in any way possible or form, no.
Not happening.
This is what I go home to.
Facts.
I feel like everybody that's like truly happy is at that point in their mind. You ain't got to say it out loud. It's like, fam, I know what I'm going home to at the end of this altercation, fam.
100%.
It's whatever energy you got towards me, it's peace, bro.
Hold it.
All I'm trying to do is make it home, fam.
Real talk. Just hold on to that energy for me.
Just hold that.
I'm not around
hold
for
that.
it.
You see this though? This is
here.
mine though.
You here? Ain't worry about nothing else.
Nothing else. And I don't know, bro. Like that's the type of energy I've been on recently. If you bring something to my attention, or I feel like you brought it to my attention, I'm just gonna address it now, so I can get that out. I don't even like being on the internet like that, like especially my face, bro. I just wanted to do music from the jump. My old Instagram was nothing but like quotes.
Yeah.
I never posted my face.
Yeah.
This is the most I've had to do in like the past 4 or 5 years, and it's like uncomfortable. But since we're here, bump it.
But since we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know how I've been feeling about a few things.
Because I haven't been able to be my real self in a minute anyway. So like,
cue the song.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
We might as well. But at this point, yeah. We gotta get back into it.
Listen,
it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Back in the strip on Tuesday. Hey, back in the nigga dick on Tuesday. Hey, back on the pod on Tuesday. Hey, we ain't going live on Tuesday. Hey, we be getting wild on Tuesday. Hey, bro, us down on Tuesday. Hey, you know we around on Tuesday. Hey, fix your crown on Tuesday. Hey,
fix your crown. That was hard.
I tried it. I tried real hard to end it with you.
I'm glad you recorded that. That was hard.
Try to get back in my freestyle bag.
I like
yo,
that.
you know who hit me up about my freestyle?
What?
My cousin Kaylin.
Oh, word.
She was like, you know, Avery, you used to really be really good at rapping at one point. Why'd you stop? And I was like, because you know how she like compliments. Kaylin is very much like an infant with the way that she'll give you love, but while completely crushing your soul.
Hey, thanks. Wait.
It's the Bill Cosby show all over again. I mean, like, yeah, she just don't know. You know, you're not around like that to really see it in full action. It doesn't stop.
Right.
It doesn't stop. Like,
can't stop.
I get mad at myself because I watch you do so many freestyles, and then I be at home and me and Shorty just do nothing but freestyle like songs.
Let's go.
Like, we doing the TikTok thing where we making our own versions of songs, but we never record them.
That's what she's trying to get me to do, because she's like, you were literally doing that at 7 years old, which I was.
If you don't just set the camera up and do it,
which I was. At 7 years, I really had a remix for every song on the radio.
That's hard.
Every single song that was out, I had a freestyle remix to that song.
Fire. That's good.
Whether it was like a comedy parody or just like me trying to, you know, be nice or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Shout out to the youth.
What are you here, man? Where we at today, man?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another rendition of the Fix Your Crown Pop Podcast.
Fix it, fix it.
I'm about to move this bitch. I don't like this over here. Yeah, I'm a kitty corner in a second. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what's up? How y'all doing? I hope everything is well.
Yes,
boy,
sir.
You say Jones. To the right of me is the impeccable Avery Luke. To my Chevron. 217.
Avery Luke. 217, 217.
Mm-hmm.
However you say it, just please for me make sure that it is said.
Make sure.
Say it for me.
You will get stabbed.
I like the Cubans too, brother.
Listen, D told me to start shining out here.
I know. I see. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't really in the shining, not to do that shit for Mozzie.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's in our DNA. And then to the right of him, the impeccable best DJ in the world, DJ Big Ron.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Big Ron, you other DJs way too small.
Yes, sir. What's going on, people? Fix Your Crown. We here today, man. We got a new setup for y'all too, man. Y'all see the setup? Y'all feeling the setup or what?
You know what I'm saying? We try to switch things around. We try to get more. What you call it? A feng shui.
Yeah, a little feng shui.
A feng shui.
I don't always sit down when I DJ, so it's weird. But it's like this controller here is just like I feel like I'm on an APC right now.
It's a beautiful controller.
I appreciate you. I feel like I'm on an APC right now. I can do this, so it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? We upgraded here, people. We got a nice black tablecloth for y'all up here.
One step at a time.
One step
Trying to make
time,
it like a little shop.
Yeah, some camera angles right.
That's empty too.
He said elevate.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's it. Just a little bit.
Wider views, gosh darn it.
There he is. Nah, you doing it. Take your time, bro.
Yep. I want to dance with you,
Wider views.
Right there, bro.
Nah, bump that.
That's it. I'm getting my shoes.
Big dreams, big schemes.
This is where Seraphine's class comes into play.
Yeah. And that's what we do here on the pod, people, man. We real up here, man. You don't see a lot of this stuff, man, on people's pods. We do the real shit.
Everybody only shows you the perfection finished product, but we're gonna show you what it takes to get to that product. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see what it's like when people struggle just to put out something on a weekly basis, trying to get consistent with it, trying to give y'all something that y'all can keep coming back to and look forward to week after week after week. So shout out to everybody that's been with us since day one. Shout out to all the people that have been joining up on the road, and shout out to everybody that will be joining us down the road. We appreciate each and every one of y'all equally. Just believe that, sir.
Yeah. So, fellas, how y'all doing? How y'all been?
Great.
I mean, we're back for an official episode finally.
Woo!
Last week was fun.
We was here.
Last week was fun.
We showed up not only early,
extra
on election day,
but we was fresh.
Extra.
All of us looked fresh last week.
Ready to go.
Ready to get to it.
on election day.
Man, the universe at the universe.
Listen,
So
Yeah, but it was cool, you know.
Shout out to everybody that voted and those that didn't.
yes, indeed. Yes, shout out to
Shout out to those that wanted to but couldn't, and those that didn't care.
Hey, and shout out to the outcome. Like
Facts though.
Shout out
We get
to
one,
outcome,
one for the
man.
and it
outcome.
was done. All
One
right?
for the outcome.
Yes,
though.
I told you I was gonna get done.
Miss
And it was
Hayes.
done.
Miss Hayes.
Look at you, Miss Hayes.
Still there.
You didn't need our endorsement, but you did it.
5th District,
You
baby.
did it. Hey,
5th District, baby.
Stop playing.
gang.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, I'm sorry. Y'all got to put more respect on Waterbury, Connecticut. Because
They will.
in this year alone, we've had plenty of people come out of here and do great things.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm going to state. Y'all can go look it up for yourselves. The stats is there. Yeah,
That's a fact.
just saying.
Come on,
2 and
bro.
3. So, what's up, y'all? What y'all been up to? What's new with you?
Nothing.
Let's start with DJ Big Ron.
Honestly, all is well. You know, we're back at work. You know, just getting to the back holiday season. So
Yeah,
already
you had
know.
the
No, I'm actually at a different warehouse.
Oh!
I'm at a different warehouse.
Okay.
You got that stop.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
I've been there.
Hey, listen.
I was up
Everybody
there.
been there.
Hey, Shop, I appreciate you.
Everybody been there, man.
Red Star, bro.
If you ain't got you no job, man, you need something quick.
Go down to the Red
warehouse, man.
Star.
This is the warehouse job. They hire whoever. It don't matter. Anyway,
They gonna hire you.
Red
Anyway.
Star, go get it. Hey, just know you're gonna be watched.
Yo, very chill. Anyway,
You will be watched.
Don't get
There's a giant eyeball.
Don't get the frisky hands now.
no,
Yeah.
no, they get you up out of there, bro. But yeah, other than that, everything's been good, bro. Just grinding, DJing, working on music, putting little clips and stuff together. So I got some content that's gonna be coming out soon, and I'm gonna finish this year strong and start the new year off very strong.
Okay.
I gotta say,
That's what we got going on.
I've been seeing a lot of DJs putting their mixes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And a lot of them are cool.
Yeah,
a lot
bro.
of them are really good. But you are quite amazing at what
I
you
appreciate
do on a
you,
mix
bro.
level, brother.
I really
And
do appreciate it.
just like you tell me every week to
Yes, sir.
put myself out there more. I'm really ready for you to like show people like, nah, I'm
Bro.
really him.
Facts, bro.
Because you have a sound, bro, that people just, I think people didn't forget it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we're not getting it.
Yeah,
And I think
right.
once you come out with what you do, it's gonna be like, it's gonna tie together so many memories, so much nostalgia.
Right. That's what I want to do, bro. Like, I appreciate that, and that's crazy that you said that because I woke up saying that, and I've been on that for the past couple weeks. So I appreciate that, bro, for real, man.
Hey, man, fuck all that. See, this is why I get upset with the group chat, because in the group chat, I'll be dropping these videos where I'm like, yo, Ron, look at this guy. Look at this mix that he just put out. This mix is stupid, but I know you got something better.
Nah,
And I'll be waiting for the response to the video, and I'm like, oh, all right. Nothing, huh?
Yo, it don't be like that. yo.
Nothing, huh? No, it's not just you. There's 3 of us in this
But
group
still,
chat.
though.
And/or
He
like
always calling
There's
us out,
3
yo.
of us in this group chat.
I
always
reply more
hit
than
us up,
anybody.
bro.
I do reply and
You
like
do.
it.
You do.
You
Listen,
do.
man.
I do and like it.
Life be catching me up. Yeah, I know, man. I'm talking about myself. Listen, I know who he talking about.
All
All
I'm
right, yo?
saying is, all right, I always put stuff in the chat, and
I
I'll
be
be like,
saying it,
yo,
I know.
dog, this mix is ridiculous that this man just put together, right? But you not feeling me, Ron. You played something during pre-pro last week, and why isn't it?
Yo, I need you just to call me, bro. If that's the case, call me anytime, bro. You post a video and you see that I ain't responding, nothing, you better call my phone twice, however many times. I'll answer.
I just see with you saying
I
all
be needing that.
with you saying that, and with Avery giving the props, right? I just see, bro. I've been constantly seeing it. We're gonna get to how your week's doing or been as well.
Nah, be here, bro. Take the time.
But I've been watching the climate and everybody, even within the shows that I watch, XYZ, right? And everybody's getting it with what they do. And it makes me upset because we get it, but to the slightest degree.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I feel like we be holding ourselves back.
Definitely.
Like we can have everything else that our career comes with, right? The career choices come with. You're a singer, right? And you want to do vocal coaching and things of that nature more so than being on stage and XYZ. But that gets you to the bag to do everything else.
Exactly.
Right? So what happens when you put the vocal coaching on TikTok? What happens when you put the vocal coaching on YouTube? And you're just doing it for a broad audience?
I won't lie to you, Duce. I don't know. And I'll be completely honest with you in this moment. The pessimistic side of me.
Here we go.
Now you know I'm a positive person.
This is a podcast about accountability.
Listen, and I was just, we're gonna get more into this later. I had an amazing conversation with my aunt this morning. It was really good. We're gonna talk about it later. But we was talking about just how blessed we feel right now and where we are versus where we were a little while ago.
Yeah,
because we were both going through just some very real stuff. Right, and we both ended up on the not only on the brighter side of it, but we're just much better having gone through what we went through and grown from it. Right,
that's what's up. Yeah.
So like. On an everyday basis, I'm a positive person. Right. Life throws stuff at me. I look at everything from a perspective of I don't really know, and not to jinx it.
Yeah,
I don't want to jinx it, but I don't really know what more life could throw at me that could hit me harder than what I've been. I really don't.
Gotcha.
Like right now in life, like I feel like what I've gone through has put me in position to be able to weather these storms. Because life's gonna keep throwing stuff at you.
I'm gonna say you're gonna keep being tested.
I'm like, dog, you've already taken my home away. You've already, not fit, metaphorically. The tornado came and took my house. Yeah. I rebuilt. It took it again. I rebuilt. Yeah. If you take me again, I'm just gonna rebuild because I know who I am and I know where my foundation is. Right. Definitely. With all that being said, and I know how to now. Yes, and now I have the tools to rebuild. The know-how is important. A lot of people are not given the tools, and again, we'll get to this conversation a little later on. Accountability. Okay. Yeah. But in regards to something as simple as this, something as simple as just putting the camera on, me doing what I'm doing, and then putting it out there.
But not just the camera, but finish your.
I come up with every reason as to why someone won't give a shit, as opposed to just holding on to the most important reason.
Definitely.
Because there's only one real reason that any of us should be trying to promote is because we believe in ourselves, right? We believe in what we're doing. We're passionate about what we do.
100%. And
if the passion doesn't come before everything else, then what are you really doing?
What are you doing? And it feels empty when you do it, when the passion ain't there. Right. When you feel like you're forcing it, it's just like, bro, I don't want to do this right now. And you've seen me in those instances.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, okay, as much as I want to make music right now, bro, life has got me like, what are you asking me?
There's nothing harder than trying to get D to make music when D is not in music mode.
Bro, that's crazy that you speak on that too, because I've been in that mode for a hot little minute too. Like, bro, it's just something about it. I'm like, dang, bro, I could probably be gigging everywhere, bro. And it's like, it's tough because I was saying like it's almost like saturating being a DJ because you DJ at all these spots, all these events, all this, and there's so many DJs, and it's like everybody's still on like, oh, I want to be the best, I want to be the best, bro. No, I'm done trying to be the best, bro. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to teach people how to DJ at this point, bro.
Back to this original conversation. Now building, but it's all in our own hands and how we build it. So with you kicking it to us last week about what we need to do for the radio station and how we can build from there. I went home and was like, all right, back to the TikToks. Oh, Brett, all this dude got to do is put up one of his mixes where he spliced 2 songs together.
Yeah.
Right? 30 seconds of that.
Yeah, that's
just you behind the booth.
That's all they're doing.
That's all they're doing. 30 seconds behind the booth. Next clip, 30 seconds behind the booth.
And it's pre-mixed. You know,
I was
it's
about to say,
pre-mixed.
a lot of them just mix for an hour and then just cut the video up.
Exactly,
That's
right?
what that part
And then
is.
from there, you got your next playlist
Facts.
that you can put up wherever you're gonna put.
That's a fact.
From there, you got a Twitch playlist. You can do something on Twitch. There's so many different avenues. You can do a class on DJing and put it up online and have that as a link underneath your YouTube or your TikTok.
Yep.
You can do the same thing for your vocal classes. You can go on Fiverr and shop yourself up there as the DJ or producer, engineer, executive engineer, all these different things. But we, because of everything else we got going on in our daily, it's like, nah, I'm tired.
I'm
tired.
That's definitely an excuse that comes up. I think for me too, though, like part of the reason I haven't tapped in specifically, we'll just stay on the vocal coaching aspect, right? Because I never got real vocal coaching in my life. I've never gone to a vocal coach. I've never had actual voice lessons. I just sang in choirs. So like that counts for some sort of education, but it doesn't. Just going back to me feeling like I don't have the tools. Like I sometimes feel like it would almost be like a blind leading the blind situation, or like I got 10% of sight versus you're absolutely blind. I could probably help us get across the street, but I want to take us further. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
So I think where I'm at now is trying to figure out, okay, how do I go about educating myself further to getting the tools necessary to where I don't feel like I'm jipping somebody out of how much ever I'm gonna charge you for an hour. Because when you come see me, I want you to feel like you're leaving with tools and that you're leaving with knowledge of how to move forward and grow as a musician. Now, I don't want you to come to me and be like, well, I could have just YouTube that. So
now, I was just about to ask, now, would you go about getting this education through like the actual parameters going back to school?
Well, no, I would.
Or would you do a class-based thing where you found something online? And
I'm thinking right now is like, well, I need a vocal coach for me, period. Like, especially like, thank you, God. I don't have a single weekend free next year.
Word.
I am booked. We are completely sold out and booked from the months of like March or something like that. March to like September, like whatever that 6-month period is, like the bulk of the summer going into the fall. We don't have, except for one weekend that we have blacked off for our own personal stuff. We are completely booked, sold out. Can't get us. You should have jumped on sooner.
Should have did it.
So thank you, God,
for next year.
You know what I'm saying?
At
Like
Pulse.
What is it?
Pulse. No, you said it.
At Pulse.
Just like your heartbeat. Pulse.
But what's the website?
Pulse Band Official CT.
Yeah. Go book them.
Holla at us.
I'll book them.
Or try to.
At least try. You can try.
You can try.
Busy.
Doing like 8 weddings next year.
Seriously.
But yeah, I'm saying that I want to get a vocal coach because I know how much I've grown this year just doing things on my own, just being disciplined within myself. And so to now go into the following year, an even fuller schedule, I want to have even more tools so that I can put myself in the best position to win. And that will all culminate in me being able to take that information from those vocal coaches, from those classes, what have you, and then put it into, a program or a regiment that I feel works for me and that I feel is going to work for the people that I want to work with.
Copy. Understood.
But it's definitely in the works. I want to get myself right so that I'm leading people with knowledge and experience and not just guess and check.
And why I got so hyped when you first said that the first time around was because it's like, well, I kudos and admire that thought process, and I'm not against it whatsoever. It's just there's plenty of these kids that came up and didn't know anything about anything, and then broke off in whatever industry they're in now. You feel me? And a lot of these people are like getting tech jobs where they're doing like the same thing, where it's like, I don't have any experience in the tech field, but I'm making bank, and I'm not about to quit. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna pass it on. And it be feeling like sometimes we rob ourselves of those opportunities, where it's like, bro, the DJ of all DJs, brother, there's probably not a weekend where you can't be booked.
Yeah, bro.
On your own personal, you feel me? Like,
I think it comes back to the fact that we have to be twice as good as the rest of them in order to be even on the same field as them.
Look, bro, hold on. We'll get back to this.
I'm just.
How are you, bro? How you?
I can keep it. Listen.
How have you been? It's been weak,
know,
you know. Having you. My bad. You didn't mean to get carried
Nah,
away.
they love it. People love it. People
Right.
love
Shout
it.
out to everybody watching right now too, man. We got some people on right now. Shout out to everybody on IG Live.
I feel like, yo, Wexy Doodles, if you in the chat, listen, I'm showing everybody the voice clip.
Huh?
I'm excited.
I knew that was you.
Yeah, that's her that was singing.
I knew that was
Fire.
She's nice, bro.
She's always support game.
Always
That's
supporting
what's
games.
up.
Shout out to
Fire.
Wexy Doodles. Listen, it's love. It's
Fire.
love. I'm writing for you. We gonna do some things.
Hey.
But I've been good. I've been good. Working, playing shows every weekend. You know, haven't had time off, but grateful for that. Been getting things, you know, ever so prepped and ready for the wedding next year, and just been trying to focus on, you know, all the positive that I got going on in my life. Trying to just really hone in on the things that make me happy, and hone in on the things that I know are going to be a part of the foundation for what I'm trying to build in my future. Listen, just keeping it real, man. Every day I wake up and I say thank you, God, for another opportunity. And every time I play a show, I say thank you for this opportunity, and just bless me with what I need to do to take advantage of it.
Facts, bro. That's what's up.
That's just where I'm at.
Count your blessings.
Every day I listen, bro. Facts. I came from not wanting to live to being grateful for being alive. So
serious, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm great.
Word.
What Avery Luke 217 doing? Great.
My boy is fantastic over there. Feeling good, feeling great. Shining.
Even though the Cowboys lost, it's okay.
You know.
Even the Cowboys lost can't take me out my shine.
I mean, but never mind.
I know, right?
Never mind. Do say. Huh? How about you? Never mind.
I'm all right.
Hey, shout out to Jets.
Jets are great, man. Shout out to the Jets. Y'all lovely season this year. I'm great, bro. Life is great, bro. Things are dope, bro.
That's
like, I don't know. There's something about, maybe because I'm a fall baby, but every fall I just feel like rejuvenated, and for some reason I don't be able to like keep the same fire going for the rest of the year. But it feels a little better this year. I feel a lot more confident this year with
your skin lightened up a little bit.
Oh,
that's what happens. That's what happens in the fall. That's why it rejuvenates. You start losing that sun. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. We done soaked in all that vitamin D, right?
But we need even more than normal.
You do.
You gotta take the supplements if you're not, real talk.
You do. You need all the vitamin D you probably could get. Just let you know.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's cool. No, because that's a vital point that I always want to make. You need plenty of vitamin D. Hi. How you doing? Anywho, great, bro. Life is good. I ain't got no complaints. I am chilling. Been doing this thing where it's like whatever life presents to me, good. My response is I get to go home to that, and I'm fine. What are you talking about? Why stress? You want beef? Beef about what? You want to outshine? Please do.
For real.
Please do. Please outshine me as much as possible.
I would love to see you flourish.
I need to see you flourish. It gives me so much life.
Exactly. It's going to help me.
Do it. But if you think that it's supposed to make me feel some sort of way, and you think this response is that, no, I'm just letting you know I'm great.
It does make me feel some sort of way. It makes me feel great about what you're doing.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
great.
Kudos to you and everything that y'all got going on. Like I said, we had a few bumps in the road with networking and trying to get things situated. You know, trying to get other people in here for recordings. They're being behind the camera, but I feel like this is part of this journey.
People don't be ready. Man. That's all.
Doing some more studying into retail, realtor work and stuff like that. Definitely want to get into that and set some precedents for me and my future family, because we figure if we can find a couple of homes and I'll give you guys more of a in-depth plan of that later. But if we can get it set up through certain funding, we should be straight because there's always a place for certain people to stay and so on and so forth. So really excited about that. Like I said, looking into all these other factors and ways we can get further into this industry and building our brand, the Fix Your Crown brand. I just did my tailor made the other day for Fix Your Crown. So the final thing is figuring out this logo and what I'm gonna settle on. But it's still gonna probably consist of the crown either being placed somewhere or It's us,
Bro.
fixing it. So accountability, I feel it's really good being accountable for everything in my life.
Yes,
It
sir.
feels really good to be honest about everything in my life. Like I wanted to come in here and make this a subject and talk about it, but it be feeling so good to not have to lie about anything.
Yo, I feel like we was all just in sync, bro, because I said that this morning too, bro. I swear to God.
It
I gotta lie
be
about
feeling so gratifying,
It's nuts.
bro.
Those days are over.
But now, and I know I can't speak for everybody, but I'm just speaking from my prior
Of
experience,
course.
and this is what makes me feel like, sometimes life be tripping me out, and I'm like, is this a test?
The lies we breathe.
Or am I getting tested again? Because this happened all around this time last year, fellas. I don't know if it's gonna cycle back for you, but let me just give y'all a quick rundown, right, of my ordeals recently. I've been in my phone recently. Like I said, networking, making new connections, things of that nature. And it's been so comforting to be able to look at Shorty and be like, yo, tell me what you make of this.
Yes, sir.
What is she saying right here? Never have I ever been in that position before when I've been able to show my girl, my queen, whatever the label. I've never been that open and able to connect with somebody where it's like, yo, you hold this down for me today.
You think this is a little? Now, see, I don't have that luxury just because my shorty's not that hip. But thankfully, I actually know a lot more than she does, so I'm able to spot the nonsense.
Definitely,
1,000 miles ahead of it.
But sometimes it's not even just for nonsense. It's like, yo, I don't know how to respond to this.
Okay,
I don't know how to respond to this properly. Could you help me?
Fair.
And then she'll look at the whole feed, and it's as much anxiety that I have. It's not bad anxiety. You feel me? I'm not worried about nothing. Exactly. Most of the time, I'm coming back and telling her, yo, the conversation I had with Shorty today at work, I was being a little flirtatious, but yo, I had to walk away because it was about to get real.
But see, y'all also have a different relationship just because y'all move the way that y'all move. So like it affords you a certain like freedom to be able to have those conversations, which is truly a blessing, bro.
But I think even if we didn't move in that manner, because I know how flirtatious I am. I'm a Libra. I'm a full-bred Libra at that. Like everything is a damn near flirt. And it be getting me in situations where I'm just saying hi. I don't want your man thinking that there's anything other than me saying hi, bro. I just got that look. I'm very warm and embracing. I want a hug.
But that also comes from years and 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 years of men who walk this earth believing like, what I need a female friend for. If I'm not smashing that, then there's no need for us to have a conversation. We all know plenty of brothers that move like that.
That's a fact.
So it makes sense for some women who have only maybe been around those type of guys all their lives. And then when they see a guy just being nice, they're like, "Oh, you clearly want some," because the guy niggas don't even talk to me.
That be the only altercation now where it's like, "Yo, you really think that I'm?"
It's like, nah,
this is not that. This is not that.
Oh, I don't want nothing from you, shorty.
No. You checking on you day, seeing how you was doing. I know it's weird. It don't happen to you like this often.
You know I'm hella complimentary. That's my thing. I love giving people compliments. I've always been that way. I like to put a smile on a person's face. Come on, I see something that I think is dope. I'm gonna say something. Come on, man, women, I don't care. Dog, you killing that, Jack. Dude, I don't care. You gonna take it how you take it. I don't care. I want you to know I recognize that you took the effort and you put that together. You did that.
You put that in Sean.
You know what I'm saying? If I see Shorty, she took the time to do her makeup or do her hair, whatever it is that you took that extra time to put the effort in. If I see it and I like it, I'm gonna say something. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So if I'm quiet, you know I'm not feeling you.
The manicure look ridiculous. Petty is matched. Come on, bro.
I see what I see. Oh, I like, for instance, at every single job, and I think this is what gets me in trouble too, because I'm way too observant.
Ditto.
I always notice the things like, I'll notice your girl got a haircut before you.
Way before you.
Crazy. And it's not because I'm looking at your girl at all, but I'm black. And I'm a black male, so I'm trained to know my surroundings. So as soon as somebody
Exactly.
comes to work that normally has long hair, that doesn't, it's not that I'm looking at your girl.
No.
I just noticed something's different about
changed.
this picture.
Something changed. Hold up.
Yeah.
That's all. But see, look, man. I only got here because I be feeling like work sometimes puts me in that place where these thoughts just like manifest. Where it's like I watch everybody else's interactions, right? Especially, let's keep it real, right? Let's keep it real. None of our wives should be upset. None of our counterparts should be upset with this next comment I'm about to make. Where we work, women exist.
And nothing but.
And nothing but. Okay?
Indeed.
You know that they exist. You also know I'm probably not doing that damn thing. But when I watch these women at work interact with all the other people at work, does my mind race and go, so what do you do at work sometimes? Yeah. Like just randomly, you feel me? Like it's not that I'm insecure, it's not that I'm questioning
like,
you.
How are you?
Just like, dude really just walked over here, rubbed up on Shorty, knowing that she got a man. Y'all going out this weekend?
Bruh.
Yo, how's your evening at work going right now? Let me just ask you.
Everyone giving you the shoulder brush.
Anybody giving you that shoulder rub?
That shoulder touch.
You got a work husband that I need to know about? Like, just put me on game.
Shout out to third shift workers that ain't got to worry about these type of things. It's just us and the clients.
That third shift life, I was never, bro. I need my sleep, man. I sleep wherever I work.
I have night anxiety, so it works for me.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, I mean,
once upon a time.
Good job.
Once upon a time. Shout out to you, Shirley. You still work overnight. You do that.
I can't, bro.
I'm not going back. Yeah, I'm not going back. Once upon a time, possibly. But listen.
Life is good, man.
Heck yeah. Life is
good,
sweet.
Bro. For real.
That's the other part, man. I feel like nobody, back to that accountability stuff, you was just talking with Lisa and, everything else going on in life. It's just like, bro, the accountability is what makes life the best.
Literally.
It's like, bro, I don't have nothing to weigh over myself.
Nah. And bro,
nothing to weigh over myself.
And I love that.
You could try your best.
You could try it. Try it.
And granted, you know what's crazy? I know the only way that it is going to get me, and it's scary, you're going to take somebody away from me sooner or later. Sooner or later. But I feel like I am better prepared than I've ever been before.
That's where I'm at with it, bro. I'm like, I obviously I don't have kids yet, and I feel like the only thing that could be more devastating than what I've already experienced is the loss of a child.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't know. I don't know what can happen that's gonna make me question my faith. That's gonna make me, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's probably one of the only things I'll lose my mind over, bro.
Yeah,
I literally feel like I'll be lost.
It's justified,
and that's exactly, and it's justified.
Lost.
No one's expecting you to keep it. If you came in here. The pod after that, something that we
have to question some things.
Bro.
We looking at you
like questioning a lot.
For real, I was like, no. I honestly, it probably would be something like that because I'm the type that kind of like hides stuff. So it's like not like
fair enough.
Nah,
I know what you mean.
But if I'm feeling something, I don't bring it to work with me. I don't bring it to
something that magnitude. Though,
that's different. Yeah,
because think of our elders and like watching our elders lose their brothers and sisters.
Nah, facts.
You feel me? And their parents.
See. This is so great that you said this. It's so great you said this. This is directly going into the conversation I had with Lisa today. Most people, I assume, if they've seen their parent go through the loss of a brother, sister, mother, father, what have you, they've seen how their parent have reacted, and they've either adapted that same way of coping, right?
Yep.
Or they've gone the opposite way because they saw it didn't work. Whatever the case is. Now, when you have a parent that doesn't show signs of coping.
Yeah. I don't know. I hear you loud and clear.
Facts.
What do you do next?
And now you, 30 years old, trying to figure out why you don't have control over your emotions. Why you can't seem to put anything, none of the pieces are fitting.
100%.
You got to start questioning people. You got to start asking stuff. You got to start putting the pieces of the puzzle together.
It's just, when I was talking to Lisa today, I was telling her about how, like, I had to get right with my mom and I had to get right with Lisa. I had to get right with them because I was living with a lot of resentment for a long time. I was living with a lot of resentment just based on how things, that took place when I was a child. Mom being addicted, Lisa being addicted. Like, it was just a lot of things that obviously were out of my control, but the things that were happening to them directly affected their ability or inability to parent me in the way that I think I needed to be parented. Because I think we're all old enough now to understand and look back a little bit and be like,
I get the situation.
Yeah, you get the situation. Like, I understand why my mom was the way she was. I know what she experienced as a child. I understand why Lisa is the way that she was. I know what she experienced as a child and how that can mold and make a person into who they are and the decisions that they make, in life.
Right.
But that doesn't change the fact that I still came into this world as like a sensitive ass, kid who sometimes just needed to be held. But because you were never
going through whatever.
Yeah, because of what you went through, and because you were never held, you don't know how to give that to me.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But I had to get to a place of adulthood to say, I can't be mad that she never hugged me the way I needed to be hugged, based on the fact that she didn't have the tools.
Yeah. How would she know?
She wasn't given the tools to deal with a person like me, a person that needed, that type of affection. She doesn't know because she didn't get it.
Right.
So how can I resent somebody for not giving me something they were never given themselves?
That's a fact.
And then once I got to that place of acceptance,
where on the opposite side of the spectrum, I'm thinking, at least as an adolescent, as a child, I was thinking, all right, there's no way you could possibly understand where I'm coming from. I'm looking at my father because it's like, all right, bro, you grown, you still live with this woman, my grandmother, like everything is being taken care for you, but you got your own habits, you got your own demons, you got all this other stuff going on 100%. Outside that nobody's really addressing. They just see this, 100%. And this is what we're gonna judge. Bump all the stuff behind the scenes. We don't care about that.
No.
Do you have child support? Are you gonna be able to watch the kids this weekend?
Right.
XYZ, right? And then I look at Mom Dukes, where it's like military base, 2-parent home, college. In a sense, spoiled.
It's very different.
They're spoiled. Had both parents was able to go talk about whatever. Who knows? I'm sure there was a lot of stuff that she wasn't able to talk about as well.
You know what's crazy though? Isn't it a little ironic that we look at the idea of having both parents and having a full functioning, so to speak? Because I don't know, the type of childhood your mother had, but just based on the context of what he's saying right now, right?
Yeah.
Why is that spoiled?
Oh no, that's not the spoiled part. My spoiled part was coming from the manner that she was brought up. You're still the princess,
right?
That's you're a princess in this household. You're going to come not first, but you get what I'm saying. You're taken care of. Your priority.
But again,
there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying that is where that I get to call you spoiled. But why?
Exactly. And I'm not saying that you're
as the parent though. Why do you get to call me spoiled
for just doing what should be done as a parent?
Yeah, exactly. Right. But when I look at your story, I'm looking at, oh, wait, but you had both sides of the spectrum. You could go talk to either one to get either one's opinion on anything, okay? Both have your back and want to see you succeed. The utmost. They want to see you succeed. Nobody is going to see you fail, and nobody's going to put you out.
Of course.
That's the spoiled part.
You got a home.
Versus,
I don't think
versus what we've.
But it shouldn't be the spoiled
and
part.
us being called spoiled.
That shouldn't be the spoiled part.
No, because that's a parent doing what a parent should do.
I agree with you. Like, yes. I'm on your side.
Yeah, no. We're not at quarrels at all.
It's so funny to me sometimes, Will, and it's like,
because I'm looking at
it just goes back to the way that this country was formed and the way that it was designed to make us feel as Black people.
But I'm not done. I got
even something as simple as what he's saying right now. It's crazy when you really,
because look at the diversity. Look at the diversity and how that now I done set this precedent between y'all, and now y'all come from two different spectrums. My mom and Sheehan's mom are not that much different.
Yeah.
They remind me a lot of each other.
Yeah.
Good. They remind me a lot of each other in their mannerisms, how they carry themselves, XYZ. Shan's mom's pop works for the New Haven Police Department. She carries herself differently, and she likes what she likes.
Yeah. Work.
And I'm looking, oh, bet police household. You know the ins and outs. You know where not to be, especially in New Haven. You know that you're protected.
Yeah.
100%. That part.
100%.
That's kind of being spoiled in a sense. Because if anything happens, bro, what are you talking about? My pop is this one.
Yeah, when it comes to parents who have a position of power like that, for sure. Yeah,
totally understand.
You feel me?
I got an aunt that was a district attorney, so it's like, what ticket?
What ticket?
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got me?
What ticket?
Like, oh, you got me?
And I'm
cool.
Versus your child now who doesn't have that rearing.
Right.
Two different family home now.
Right.
Pops runs the streets. Mom's is a healthcare worker. But you're looking at me to have stuff established at a certain point in my life when in reality you didn't even have it established at this point in your life.
And I didn't have not near the structure that you had.
Or the support, and the support is the spoiled part, which it shouldn't be.
Right.
Should not be.
At all.
Right.
Support should not be looked at as being spoiled, but it's like, damn, when I really think about the context and why you looking at me crazy as my parent, as my elder, as my aunt, whoever, oh, a lot of this was handed to you in a sense. Like you went out and got it, but a lot of it at one point in time you already had, and you was being hard-headed and you didn't want to listen and you walked out and blah, blah, blah. This is what we ended up with afterwards.
Yep.
That's crazy. But got the nerve to turn around and look at all of us 90s, 80s babies and call us spoiled.
That's crazy. Nope, you ain't lying.
My aunt be on the same type of time. And I was like, I'd be like, I hear you. I hear you.
Like, really do.
Dogs, I hear you. Heard you. But now let me remind you of the times when, I don't know, I had a nightmare.
Yeah.
And I came to you and told you I had a nightmare.
Yeah.
And you said, go back to bed and deal with it.
Yeah.
It don't to the everyday person, that sounds insane, right?
Yeah.
You like, wait, what do you mean? Like, what were you, like 15? No, I was like 9.
Right.
What do you, she wouldn't let you just get into bed? Nah, she just wasn't about that type of time. I had a night terror, which I had many as a child. It was a thing for me. I had to go to therapy for this. It wasn't no come into bed, come sleep with me. You just had to deal. So I remember nights just staying sleeping outside her room. And this ain't to put blame on nobody or make it sound like my aunt's a bad person. She's not a bad person. I don't want to give that impression. Now, you know how some people will hear shit and take it out of context. She is not a bad person. She's an amazing parent. She just had things in her life that she went through that made her, like I said, she didn't have the tools for somebody like me. So I say that to say, we may be spoiled in certain things, but the things that we were deprived of, the things that we weren't given, has a far greater impact on our lives than you allow us credit for. As parents,
that's a big fact.
You feel me? Like
100%.
I was telling her about the time, I forgot who it was. It was somebody's dad. The dude came out his mouth and said, "You kids today are so afraid of trauma, so afraid to go through a little trauma, to have something bad happen to you."
That's crazy.
And I was like, why would you as a parent want your kid to go through trauma?
You're supposed to be the one to teach that, bro. Give the kid. And this is here's my thing too. Like I listen to
Father Ron.
Thank you.
All right,
we got parenting. Let's get some real parenting going on.
How I feel about it is because like my parents were some of the ones who were like, oh, go figure it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fall into your hole and get yourself out. It's like me as a parent now looking back at that, bro. A lot of people still think that, oh, well, I was just given this, or I wasn't just given the tools or anything to do this. Like I was just allowed to sink. The way I see it is like, you got to be willing to accept that too. A lot of people, they hear it and they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to go my way. You don't even know that this elder is teaching you the right way at the same time. And that's how I'm portraying myself to be to my kids. Like, bro, I'm gonna show you the way and I'm gonna help you as much as you need help. I'm not giving you anything other than information. You know what I'm saying? What you do with the information is what you do. So it's like, I feel like a lot of people get caught up in that. Y'all get the information, but y'all sleep on the information because you're too, what's the word? Too like, you just want to stay in that spot that you're in. You're comfortable.
Self-centered.
You know what I'm saying? Self-centered. Complacent. That's the word I was looking for. you're too complacent with yourself. So that, I mean, I ain't got nothing to really go off about that.
Nah,
That's just
but
how I see it,
fair.
bro. Like, you know
all
what I mean?
accountability,
That's it, bro. Just
it
you
keeps
have to.
falling back down to it where it's like, bro, if you know better, now you do better.
But you gotta know
But
better.
you got to know better, and
I would
somebody has
be-
to introduce it to you.
Yeah, bro.
Or
would be upset, bro. Like,
You have to stumble across it.
you know what I'm saying? If I show my kids the ways like this, and I would definitely be upset as a parent. Like, bro, I showed you the easy way. I like not even the easy way, just the route that it takes to get to kind of where I'm at and then surpass me.
But I think that's why our parents,
you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. And I think that's why our parents in the prior generations got so upset. Just back to our prior conversation where it's, I'm giving you the sauce. I'm giving you the tools. I lined up everything for you. I did what I was supposed to do as a parent. And I gave you the wisdom, and you still chose to turn and tell me that you knew better. So now you're out here doing whatever it is. Now you got to pay for the consequences, whether that be having your own children, whether that be you ended up in some BS, like you feel me? Whatever it is.
100%.
But it's like it keeps getting passed down. Now we can stop that line.
I agree with that to a degree,
please.
But then again, and because I got to play the other side. I'm of the belief that kids are a lot smarter than people give them credit.
Bro.
We always have been,
bro.
Right? And I say that to directly, not combat, but just about piggyback off of what you just spoke about. Past generation, our parents, us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. Think about the actual climate of what America looked like
back then.
We'll just go to our grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
We won't go past grandparents, but let's just go to grandparents, right?
Yeah.
Some of our grandparents are a little older, so they might have been around for segregation.
Mm-hmm.
They might have still been around for Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? They might have seen some real stuff.
Absolutely.
So you go from that, right? Then we get to our mothers and fathers who were born and raised in the crack epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
Integration. Everybody's around everybody else.
You feel me?
Yep.
And then we get born to parents who clearly didn't get the tools from their parents because they had way too much going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's way too many things happening.
Yeah, nobody's at fault.
No, and again, this is not a blame game situation.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, like you said, accountability. But accountability comes with acknowledgement.
Mm-hmm.
But who's going to acknowledge it?
We are.
That's the part.
And the problem is the parents, they have an issue. Like Lisa said to me today, she said, I just think it's crazy how like you kids today like feel like you could just, tell your parents where they went wrong. I said, there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. I said, the problem is you were taught and you were raised to believe that you could never have an opinion on the way that your parents treated you.
Yeah, right.
Period.
Two parent household.
What happened was what happened, and that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
People of our generation don't move like that.
No.
We got more information.
Yeah.
We communicate on a far deeper level.
Yeah.
And if I feel passionate about it, I'm coming to you.
And it's not to be malice. It's not to be malice. It's not to point fingers, but it's to say we're both adults. I'm 32, you 50-something. We should be able to have a conversation and say, especially now that you're sober, especially now that you've gotten control of your life and you're in a better place, we should be able to have these kinds of conversations because you know what that does? By you acknowledging these things, right? While you acknowledging these things, you're acknowledging how I feel now. You're giving my feelings validation. And for our parents, feelings didn't really mean shit.
Exactly.
Period. Like Lisa is cold. My eye is so cold. She loves you, but she cold. She'll tell you quick, pick your pants up and go out there and get it done.
Yeah.
Stop whining about it.
What are feelings?
You know that.
Feelings matter, bro.
Yeah.
And they matter so much. And it shows with the way the kids move today.
Mm.
They're driven by emotion. They're half the reason things are getting done today because they're not going to be quiet about it.
Yes, sir. You ain't lying.
Yes, they have the technology. Yes, they have more access, but they also have the drive. They 100%. Have the passion and they have the support of the people around them to say,
100%.
I see something wrong with this.
100%.
We're not going to just let this slide.
Yeah, and that's like the difference between our generation and the younger generation. If we do it right now, y'all just be thinking that people is whining and stuff. And it's like, nah, bro. I just want to bring this.
To your attention. It's not whining because we've
been going through this for the past 20 years, and I've never been in a position to say anything to you. And now I want to.
Yeah.
And bet if we can't do this, because not everybody is as mature as us.
Facts.
If we can't do this like adults, I don't need to come around.
Mm.
I don't need that validation from you.
Nah.
I don't need nothing from you.
Nah.
But if we do happen to run into each other and you talking crazy, I may have to tell you about yourself.
For real.
And not only that, but understand that if you are unwilling to acknowledge what I'm trying to convey in this moment, you can no longer at all expect me to hop on the phone and call you when I have something going on in my life.
No,
not happening.
No, it's not happening.
It's not happening, bro.
I'm not, because you're already telling me that my feelings aren't valid, and they haven't been this whole time.
Period.
Crazy.
this whole time. If you're gonna keep putting me on the back burner for others, nah, I'm good. That just lets me know that I need to value myself and my own heart and place it elsewhere. It doesn't need no radius of this nonsense. I'm good at that. So, woo, that was fun.
Yo,
that was fun. That was good.
That was good. Very, man. What you think, bro?
I'm just saying, bro. Look at us. Look at us. Accountability. That's all I was getting at.
That's what it all revolves around. Accountability. But it's a hard thing to take. It's not an easy thing because accountability comes with a hard look in the mirror.
Nobody likes to hear the truth about themselves, and nor will anybody take the blame for anything themselves. Bro.
So what happens when we lead the way in doing it? And I be feeling like I'm attempting to. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I be feeling like I'm attempting to, and then it may get side-eyed, you know, it might get talked down because I'm not reacting in the manner that you're expecting me to. I'm not about to blow up on you just because I can carry myself. Yeah. I've been talked down by people that, you know, look down on my kind for a very long time. I don't have to respond to you. I don't have to bark at you. I don't have to do that if you look like me.
Fair.
We don't have to move like that. Granted, all of our music for the past 40 years has been nothing but that, bro. And I'm not against it, just like we stated last week. But at the same time, something got to give. Something got to change. I'm not that. I want this business. I want this money. I want my family to flourish, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's it. But to continue to not use myself as an example will never be the case. So I think I'm always gonna put myself on Front Street to be able to be like, yo, this is what got me from X to Z. Y'all got to choose your own thing, but this is me blatantly, publicly taking my responsibility and accountability for whatever I played part in. You feel me? Like, this is what got me here, but I know why. I'm not pointing any more fingers. I can't do that. As much as like talking about our parents, right? In that last 20 minutes is not to bash my mom whatsoever. She did everything she was supposed to. Everything. And I feel like in prior episodes, maybe that wasn't elaborated on enough. It was like, it's never a bash, bro. This is just the way my perspective peeped everything. And for the past 10 years, my brain is just like, negative.
You haven't.
But that's cool.
It's just hearkening back to what we just got through saying, bro. You were made to feel like you had no business speaking on these things for so long, and you had to buy that stuff and just eat it for so long.
Bro, I got chewed out by the church.
It happens very often in our
by the church and during mad sermons. It wasn't just one sermon; it was a couple of sermons. Where it was just like, okay, but I'm not supposed to say nothing, or I'm not supposed to feel no type of way because it's just the word. And maybe I'm overlooking it. I'm overthinking it. It couldn't be about me.
And you know, bro, it sucks that you say that, bro, because I was in the church heavy, and that's kind of why I got out of church, bro. Because it's like, y'all, you tell us what to do, but then you contradict yourself, and then it's like, y'all don't take accountability, literally.
At all.
Like, literally.
The whole
literally
time.
Just talking about other people, blaming other people for your misfortune.
The whole time we've been in Sunday school, right?
Stop it.
The very first lesson they taught us was give it to them and it will be so, right?
Bro,
like,
stop it.
But every Sunday we come in here to watch y'all stress out about the same thing every week instead of doing what you say you're doing, which is giving it to him and letting it go.
Stop it.
Nobody did it.
Nobody.
And then when we tried to practice it, y'all would be like, get that out of here. What are y'all doing?
What do you mean? Hey, this is what y'all told us to do?
bro, I got all the faith, and then I can get this done. No, you shouldn't be doing that. That's not a word.
Telling you, bro.
But y'all are all here doing the same thing every week. And he's placing it. I mean, if we're going by that, I'm getting all these opportunities placed in front of me, but you're telling me it's not up.
Don't know how to feel. Give it up to him, right?
Throw it to Jesus.
Go right ahead.
He gonna catch
But
it
it's
like
crazy.
Jefferson.
As much as the roller coaster, it's crazy. As much as the roller coaster ride as it's been since I left, y'all can't tell me that I'm not in the presence of something.
Yeah.
Because God doesn't just exist within those buildings. And I
but that's the part that's
once we all figure that out, like
another scripture say praise him outside.
Come on now. Listen, not only inside.
Not only because when you do it inside, you're just doing it for show.
Just do it literally.
So
why are we here? That's why everybody got these big fancy hats on, and y'all all got y'all expensive little suits on. And
don't let me come in here and tell you
there's more to that. There's a whole, church was the one place that black people could come together.
I get that too, but
that comes from a lot. That it all comes back to slavery.
But I'm saying, but what if it's still on that account?
It all goes back to slavery.
They was rebels in that time. It was a council. We were getting together.
There were people that were moving right along with everything.
You were absolutely right.
There's always gonna be people working to fight against the system, and there's always gonna be people that say, "Well, my life isn't great, but."
I mean,
listen, how many people do we know that say, "Listen, 3 hots in the cot"?
Yeah.
We all know a couple people that's ready. Like, listen, it's 3 hots in the cot. What it is? Let's go.
Listen.
It's all about what works for the person individually.
That's a fact, bro.
Or it's all a dream.
All right, let's switch this up real quick. Let's switch this up. We're gonna get off this racy stuff.
Or it's all a dream.
Oh, actually, it might get back to it because it always comes back to race. Check this out. So listen, I'll tell you a story, and then you guys can share a similar story if you have any.
Okay.
The topic is people making your food wrong, but telling you it's not wrong. I went to Ami's Bagels today. I try to go there before I come because I know I'm not going to eat for a long time. And I clearly, I'm coming from work. So get out third shift, get a little breakfast sandwich, hold me over till I get home, make myself some eat. Yeah. This is the second week in a row that this is happening to me. I only order one thing. I'm very much like that in most restaurants I go to. I get something I enjoy. I get it consistently. Because once you do it, well enough, I know, all right, you can't really mess this up.
You better not at this point.
That's right.
Ami's Crispy Club has turkey, lettuce, tomato, bacon, cheese, mayo. Yeah. I asked for that with no cheese, no mayo. Add hot sauce. Okay. I don't know if you know what buffalo chicken deli meat looks like. I don't know if you know what buffalo chicken deli meats look like, but I know I do. And I know that when I ask for a turkey sandwich and you clearly have given me buffalo chicken.
Right. This isn't turkey.
I'm going to say something.
This is not turkey.
I don't want buffalo turkey either.
I do love buffalo chicken, but it's 9 a.m. That's why I had to run to the bathroom before we started. I just wanted turkey. Now, this is the second week this has happened. I pulled a piece of the buffalo chicken off. I said, "Miss, am I wrong, or does this come with turkey?" She said, "It comes with turkey." I said, "This looks like buffalo chicken to me." She said, "It's not. I made it myself." I said, "That's cool, but this looks like buffalo chicken and it tastes like chicken.
This isn't right."
She said, "It's turkey." Now, a lot of people online, I don't want to cause a fuss. I already paid for the food. I'm going to eat it and get out of there and go live my life. A couple months ago, I'm at Wooden Tap. I ordered the blackened salmon sandwich. Yeah. Blackened.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know, there's a big difference between blackened and grilled. Absolutely. Huge difference.
Absolutely.
When my meal came back with the grill marks on it, okay, you clearly brought me grilled salmon, ma'am. Can I please have blackened salmon? Right. I asked for black. I said, "Is this blackened?" Knowing it's not. She said, "Oh, yeah, it is." I said, "Ma'am, no, it's not. Can you please bring me a blackened salmon for myself?" For real. She said, "No problem." She did what I knew they would do. She brought it to the back, and they just tried to blacken that piece of fish. Yeah, I said, "No, ma'am. Is this the same piece of fish?" She said, I said, "Before you finish your sentence, please give me a new piece of fish." For real. Don't play with me.
Pass around and breathe all over it. Nah, bro, nah.
What is it with people thinking we are stupid?
I have no clue, bro. I have no clue.
Or we don't have any type of outdoor etiquette.
Yeah.
That's the part that
I worked in hospitality.
You
bro.
feel me?
I worked in like real hospitality, burgers, bro, like line cook for real.
Oh, you know what time it is.
So it's like at the end of the day, bro, I knew what I was doing.
Mhm.
Regardless, I was like never wrong. Don't get me wrong. But when somebody would tell me, "Oh, well, this isn't what I ordered," I'll either show them the receipt and just be like, "All right, well, I'm gonna just make another one. Like if you want it, you're not about to get the same burger, and I don't expect that either." That's why me, bro, you better than me because I return anything. My shit ain't right. Nah, hold up.
I'm telling you, if the line wasn't so long this morning, I would have waited for another one. But it would have taken way too long.
Still, dickhead, bro.
Late to the pot.
Still, I'm gonna be like 5 minutes late
I'm
because she
getting
over
this
here
turkey.
messing up my sandwich, bro. I didn't ask for it. She messed it up, so I need that back for real.
That is infuriating. Yo, like you gonna look me in my face and tell me that this is not a piece of buffalo chicken deli meat? Niggas been getting deli meat sandwiches from bodega since the beginning of time. We know every single deli meat.
Which is the only reason why I would bring it back, bro. Which is the only reason why I would have been a dickhead, bro. Like, nah, you need to take this back. Yeah. Straight up. I don't care about the line. I don't care about none of that. You telling me that what I'm seeing is not what I'm seeing. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, it's
like
not.
It got the red pepper flakes on the side.
I didn't ask for that.
It's buffalo chicken.
At least from your story,
so tight, bro. I swear it does.
From your story, at least you have like a valid reason to be upset.
Yeah,
right?
bro. Valid.
Because you talk about customer service. I got a Krausers over by my job, right?
Listen, shout out to Krausers.
And I usually love Krausers, bro. They sandwiches be on point. They got the chicken wings. They got the honey biscuits.
And when the biscuits are fresh,
when they fresh, come on now.
It's a difference.
You already know what time it is. But so I go into this Krausers on a regular basis, right? And the people that run this Krausers are of, I think, the Indian descent.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking like the American Indians, the Navajo, or anything like that. I'm talking, from
across the water.
Across the waters.
Real.
And the way that they treat their melanated customers is real suspect. And mind you, this is out in North Haven.
Okay. So
whenever it happens, I just be looking like,
don't you see?
I understand. I understand where you are.
Yeah.
No, North Haven has a pretty diverse.
That's why it's now is. I've been forgetting the gentrification that's taking place over the past 10 years.
Gentrification is real.
Big facts.
And I'm looking and I'm like, don't y'all understand? I don't wish this, but if anything were to pop off, right? Y'all know y'all look like us.
For real.
Right? So as disrespectful as you're being to us on a daily basis, and as much as you're going to treat this guy behind me, who's a lot lighter than me, with all the utmost respect, he don't care about you. Like, not to say that I do anymore.
Yo, listen. I've said the same thing, bro, and I swear, because it's this group of people at Popeyes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Melanated, for sure, but not obviously African American.
Brown folk.
Listen, I've been wanting to say this to this lady for years now, and I've never said it. But what you just said, bro, is literally what needs to be said. It's like literally
the way that they move sometimes.
We the same color.
Like, why are you treating me like trash?
They'll shoot into a crowd of us, bro.
I don't matter.
I know why I dated one. Bro. Yeah. I know why I dated one. It was a different time.
It's been instilled in this world for
not to associate with us, but okay, it's cool.
Yeah, bro.
It's cool.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I just want y'all to know that when the time comes,
and it will come, They just lost a bunch of elections. They are
real.
You are not one of them, and they're gonna let you know that you are not one of them.
For real, with no hesitation, they will let you know. So
so my experience at Krausers, I be wanting not to go over there so bad, but they got my bang, bro. They the only store with my bang.
It's hard when they give you what you need.
What, the energy? Or which one you like?
The Miami Cola.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big Miami Cola.
Oh, I ain't mad at you.
That's crazy. I
like the Miami Cola, and I also like Power Punch.
See, I've been on the Celsius, bro. That's all
I had to get off the Celsius. It was making me shaky.
Oh, how many you in a day?
One.
For real.
I'm a naturally high energy person, so like I really don't need that stuff in my body.
Me neither.
I was
trying
to do an alternative to Red Bull, and it was working until I started getting crazy shaky and then headaches. So I stopped up touching
Natural energy now, bro. Yeah, you gotta do all natural energy.
Tea be messing me up.
Ginger turmeric, bro. Get you a shot of that every morning, man. A little cayenne pepper.
I'm gonna do that. You get you some vitamin D.
I will. I really will. I'm gonna go to the store today and get some capsules.
I got the supplements.
Nature's Valley. I know they got some. Give me a couple drinks.
This is what happens when you live with somebody that works at a hospital. There's supplements on the dresser every day, bro.
Y'all want to get into a little music right quick? I know we ain't got too much time, but play a couple tracks real quick.
And then I'll let y'all talk about sports.
I was gonna say we can just end it on sports.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, man. It's Power 203 FM Gifted Radio.
Peace.
This is the Fix Your Crown Pod. DJ Big Ron, Duce, everything. We about to get to some music real quick, man. We just gonna pick it up real quick, man. It's Power 203 FM. Let's go.
Yeah, I gotta run home on this buffalo chicken sandwich. That's me up, man.
I can dig it.
Wrap it up.
I thought that was out the woods, but
yo, you funny.
D, I'm telling you, I was so pissed off because I'm just looking at the sandwich and I'm tasting it's like extra spicy, dude. I'm like, hot sauce isn't spicy. I'll look too. Why is my mouth on fire? Did you get the buffalo chicken sandwich? I like that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta deal with that.
I'm sorry.
I really is.
Damn, the Rockets are only 2-12.
Crazy.
Sheesh.
Shout out to Portland being on top. I wanted to like this song when it came out.
This shit.
I tried to, but my problem with this song is, and D will understand as soon as I say it. When I know a person's potential,
I didn't like his album because of that.
bro,
His album disappointed me.
his album
I
was
wanted
such a
so much
letdown
more.
because he is too musically
It
gifted
is, bro.
to put out any sort of mid. He plays way too many instruments, does way too much vocally. So for him to give mid, it's like you just didn't care. Or it could have been a label situation, but to the fan, it comes off like you just didn't care.
Yeah, it did. Definitely did. But that's why we got people now like Steve Lacy and all these other guys whose music is I'm gonna say that guy's amazing. Shout out to Steve Lacy.
Shout out Steve Lacy.
Steve Lacy.
Shout out this dude. I can't ever say his name. KC.
TC, yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And
I looked him up.
Adekunle. Shout out to him. Shout out to, I don't know if this is Ira Star. It's AYRA, but more Afro pop shit, just more black people being great. But black people being great.
Baby Rose, ridiculous. Tamara Kali, ridiculous.
So are you? This is a woman? I couldn't tell when I was listening to it. So.
I don't usually sit down when I mix, but today we here.
Interesting. Do a little investigation later. Stop playing with it. This sounds like rooftop.
You know what I mean?
Rooftop
vibe.
Rooftop brunch.
You know,
Okay.
we just vibing.
It's about 76 out right now.
Yeah.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
Lots of open toes. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a little linen. All right, hold on.
Something smooth.
Set the vibes.
Oh, yeah, I ain't see the text.
Text you?
Yeah, Kodak with that 21.
Oh yeah,
I
no, I
seen
saw
Niggas, how you say Nas is irrelevant, nigga? You talking about
Hey,
boy?
man, come on, man. You gonna say Nas relevant? He make, I know
Crazy
I
boy.
can.
Yo,
We
that
gonna
nigga had me
Kodak
rolling.
is a national treasure.
Yo, he is, bro. He's different. Shout out Kodak. Nigga is funny for that. You say not smoking dick. What?
Nas will put music out every year.
Facts.
It's been fire. It's not like he's been like putting shit out that's been trash. Like, he's just putting out fire. You know who else's album was a disappointment to me? Lil Baby.
I'm done with Lil Baby, bro. I've been done with him.
Feel the same?
Bro, all his music sound the same, bro. He rap about the same thing in every song.
You know,
Same shit.
not only that, but like when he don't get good production, it's
Terrible
I
production.
don't really
production
care.
on that album.
Oh my god, it sounds like he recorded it right here, bro. That's the case
Really
outside and shit.
I don't really care for what he's saying anymore.
Nah, he ain't.
He's not saying nothing. Like, you telling us the same story over and over again. And it's like, bro,
Crazy.
I get it, bro. You're not gonna let nobody step to you. Right? You're not gonna let nobody step to your kids. You got beef with your baby mamas. And you tired of people hating on you.
We heard it all before. Honestly. Heard it all before, bro. I don't want to hear any more of it.
Y'all
Sorry.
Y'all can play it off.
Yeah, you can only really give me that same stuff if you give me new production.
Seriously,
If
something.
you giving me bum production, and then you
Mediocre,
talking about the
bro.
same nonsense, nah.
I'll turn around. Oh no, ain't nobody capping. Bro, your tickets sold for 2 for 1.
Come on, no.
I thought that was big.
That's what we talking about, right?
I said a little bit.
Oh, Lil Baby.
Same though.
I've had none for Lil Baby for a long
Same.
time.
I feel like Lil Baby, because of where he is and who he is.
Yeah, he's still gonna eat. I was just, you know me, when I know your potential,
Yep, you want more.
because I'm telling you, if you like, bro, just a production standpoint, you would be like,
Bro, let's keep it real though. Did the boy not do what the boy did? Yeah.
yeah,
Where he linked up with everybody and took their sound.
Oh yeah, that's what he does.
So there's no reason for me to give you this anymore. And Drake's just gonna give it to you on the album. Think how many tracks Drake sound like Lil Baby
For real.
on this prior album with 21.
Crazy.
I don't know. See, I was giving it to Thug.
He did with Thug too. He does it with a couple. He sounded like Dirk on one of the tracks, bro.
He sounded like Blue Bloods hit on one of the tracks. Did you catch that?
Yeah,
And I think he's doing
No.
that on purpose. So
He
like,
always has.
But that's
He
what I'm
always
saying.
has.
yeah.
Drake has this thing where I'm gonna link up with you.
You
We're
trolling.
gonna do this.
Troll,
Bro
bro.
tries to do that, and they're actually really good because Drake's done it and been doing it at a higher level. Kind of how Shine did. Tory is the same exact person.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez is the exact same artist in that respect.
I'm gonna get on your track. I'm gonna steal your style. I'm gonna do it slightly better than you, and then we'll never talk again. But guess what? I'm gonna still use your style. The public will never see us together again. But I'm gonna use your style. Drake is probably gonna do a couple of 21 verses later on.
I hear you.
Sir.
It's my last one.
No, you good. Go link.
Huh?
Go link.
This is Cantronada.
Ain't not a video go link.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is remix. Yeah. Got a little Jasmine Sullivan in there too.
I got beef with Go Link, man.
Yeah?
Not personal, but he
Nah.
said something crazy about Mac Miller.
I think I saw that.
Brother was like, yeah, come on, John. Mac is great. Can't really hate on Mac, bro. No reason to. He ain't coming in saying the N-word.
Already?
Whenever you are,
DJ Big Ron, you other DJs, wait.
Yes, sir. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. I just wanted to have some fun real quick, bro. I was over here with my loadout ready and whatnot.
We kicking
it. Play some music, man. Yes, sir.
Folks around the world, everyone listening, we're gonna get into some sports quickly before we head on out of here.
Real quick.
As the buffalo chicken sandwich story that I have shared with you before is rearing its ugly head yet. So yeah, let's just get into sports real quick. Quick update. You know we like to talk sports here because we are indeed sports fans. No need to do deep dive, but just kick a little some what's been happening recently in both leagues. We can start with the NFL as we are coming off of Monday Night Football and a great week or a great weekend, I should say, for football in general. We had some excellent games this week.
Very entertaining.
Excellent games. Some highlight games I would like to highlight. Let's see where. Here we go. I had to get to week 10.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions and Bears game.
Bro,
listen.
Superstar Justin.
Listen.
Came to play.
He came to play. But shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit for holding it down and staying with it because they were down that whole game.
Bro.
I don't know if y'all watched the game. A lot of y'all probably didn't unless you cared about Justin Fields. You probably all thought they were just going to go in there and enjoy the Detroit Lions. I've been a little bit of a Lions fan since they were on Hard Knocks.
Okay.
I tend to root for every Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
They're clearly not doing well. Yeah. So you want to see the underdog do better.
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, the end of that game, that defense turned up.
Crazy, bro.
Turned up something crazy.
Crazy.
They said no more.
I was tracking it on fantasy, my fantasy football. So, I be seeing all that. I'm like, ooh, that defense is lit up right now, boy. So I be tracking it, but yeah, man. Shout out Detroit, bro.
Shout out Detroit.
Shout out both teams, honestly, because like I said,
both teams play well.
He hasn't played that good this season at all. Justin Fields.
Nah, that was definitely one of his better games. It sucks when you get one of your best games in a loss.
Yeah.
But it gives you confidence looking forward to next week. See where you guys made the mistakes. Hopefully you can adjust and come back and get a W next week.
Definitely.
Another good game, an unfortunate game. Raiders have just fallen apart this year. The Raiders were anticipated to be one of the best teams in the league.
Crazy.
They were anticipated to make the playoffs. They did all that to get Devontae Adams. And what has it yielded them?
Nothing at all.
It's pretty sad. It really is sad watching them play because they have a lot of talent on that team. A lot of determined players, but they just can't pull it together week after week.
Too many superstar players, I think, and not too many, but I mean, you got Derek Carr. He used to be one of the top quarterbacks. When he first came into the season, not top, but he was at least top 10 for sure.
He was doing his thing.
Derek
Carr was doing his thing.
And then it's like you had Devontae Adams, bro, coming from Green Bay. Ridiculous,
who
bro.
still give me no points in my fantasy.
Yo, he puts up points, but it's like, bro,
you got to finish those games. You got to find ways to win.
Feed him, bro. And then you got Josh Jacobs.
Listen,
that man is an animal on the ground, bro. He is an animal, bro. I don't know how they can't get it together, bro. It's like Brooklyn. Like the Nets, bro.
It's a lot of background stuff.
Stars, bro. Yeah, but
that's the problem. When you have those background issues, it affects how the people play on the field
100%
and on the court.
100%.
We see it in both sports.
And it's crazy, bro. But yeah, I hope they can get it together. I always like the Raiders low key, bro. I was always like a part Raiders fan. Just
my uncle's a diehard Raiders fan. He's got like crazy memorabilia.
Yeah, bro. They had some of the dopest memorabilia too. Like
facts.
The old Raiders logo, just having it on a flag, like the pirate. Yo, the Raiders gear was always sick.
What is the scratchy material called? The suits that we all used to have in the 90s, the track suits.
The little swishy suits? Yeah. Like the starter suits? Yeah, bro.
Bruh, the Raiders jacket.
Crazy.
The Raiders. Crazy. And then the Charlotte Hornets was the 90s.
Crazy.
Everybody had them.
Fire.
Yeah, bro. And
windbreaker.
Yeah,
the windbreaker. Yeah. You wasn't beating them too.
Crazy.
Did you see the Vikings and Bills game?
I watched most of it, bro. Those plays,
them highlights were ridiculous.
I was at the bar for the end of the game.
Justin Jefferson was looking like a young Odell with them catches, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I saw Minnesota drive the ball down the field, get stopped at the goal line, because they went for it on 4th and goal, which they should have did. They did the right thing. Didn't get it. Bills get the ball back. Misconnection with the center and Josh Allen.
Crazy.
Turned into a fumble. Minnesota gets the ball.
Crazy.
You couldn't have asked for a better finish to
Bro.
that game. It was amazing watching them go back and forth. Great quarterback play on both sides of the ball. Great defense. Great wide receiver play on both sides of the ball. It was just a very, very fun game
Super
to have
Bowl
on a
style,
Sunday.
man.
Yeah.
Super Bowl
Oh,
style.
truly.
Yeah. Like
And I just want to say really quick before we switch sports, shout out to Geno Smith.
yeah,
They lost
bro.
that game.
Yeah.
He looked good against a really good defense.
Geno
They wrote me
doing
off.
really good, bro.
I ain't writing back though.
Huh?
Yeah,
They wrote me off. I ain't writing back though.
Yo, word up. That's
Yo,
what's up, bro.
I've never been so happy to see a Jets player leave the Jets, bro.
Word.
Yeah.
Nope.
Kudos
Not going back.
Yeah,
Word.
never.
Not
Don't ever
going
come
back.
back.
So I'm not going back.
You don't need to, bro.
And shout out to the Washington Commanders for taking the Eagles off their throne, and shout out to the Dallas Cowboys for being exactly who we know they are.
Yo,
Now, for
Shout out to my Jets. Yeah.
Obviously, it's still early in the NBA season. You know, basketball really doesn't start until after the All-Star game. We all know this.
These are the unentertaining games. These are just not
unentertaining.
Right.
Because
I was about to say,
they are
games on
entertaining.
TV.
Yeah, they
I
are.
don't know if that's the word.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
That boy, man, every week I'm going to come in here and talk about him. I don't care.
Who,
Josh, stupid.
Yeah.
Bro, probably my favorite player in the league right now, bro. Like, no
He's
lie.
just so much fun
I
to
don't
watch.
care about stats. I don't care about nothing. If he does that, scores 10 points a game, bro, and they're all just those
Bro.
dunks that he be on, bro, I'm with that.
I saw a meme and it was
Cool
like
with that.
it was like nobody, and then
Yeah,
it was just the dude jumping off a trampoline.
Yeah.
It was like Ja Morant.
Yeah, bro, for real. Nah, for real. And I was watching an interview with him too, and they was asking him, like, bro, if there's anybody else in the league who you would want to dunk on, who would it be? Long pause, bro, and it's just like, anybody, bro. I say, yo, that's the best answer that you could give
Now,
somebody on a question.
my only thing with Josh,
Everybody.
and it scares me because I wanted this from Blake.
Different player, bro.
I wanted this from Blake.
Blake
But I needed Blake to slow down, and that's why Blake is playing the way Blake is playing now.
Yeah.
Blake kept going too heavy on these monstrous dunks.
Yeah.
And we're
Rob
afraid Zion
City.
might end up doing the same thing.
But see, here's where
Josh built differently.
Yeah, a lot
Ja
less
is-
weight. It's a
Ja
lot
is
less
built
weight down
differently.
on those knees.
A lot less.
So he'll have more time for sure. But even look at Vince, bro, how, again, built differently.
Yeah.
But Vince is just a little bit stockier than Ja. Not by much, but he's a
taller,
lot
too.
stockier.
Oh yeah, he
Taller too. Vince was 6'6".
actually that's a very good point.
But I'm saying the impact of coming
difference.
down, bro,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
got to work on that man's legs. He's probably got
course.
the Bezos calves all the way in, but still.
And
man,
you know what's crazy about Ja, right? He probably isn't like too effective. He does a lot of rim hanging dunks, bro. So he slows his momentum down
You're right.
before
He
he goes
goes out.
down. He's like,
You're right.
feather. Ooh.
But then when he come in,
when he goes
He
up,
come
bro,
in hot.
yeah, for real. He goes crazy, bro. No lie.
So wait,
No lie.
is that a foot of space in the lane?
Oh, doesn't matter. Is that a half a foot of space? Oh,
Yeah.
straight up. Crazy.
The one thing I don't want for Ja's career, and a couple of other ones, like even a Zion, like
Mm-hmm.
there's a few of them I want to definitely have rings before the end of their career.
Yeah.
Because, bro, to watch Melo go out on Charles status, because that's what I call that.
Yeah, bro.
That's Charles status.
Yep.
To watch
Yeah.
CP3 most likely go out on Charles
Not most
status.
likely. It's right.
To watch Dame most likely go
That
out.
is by far one of the most frustrating things as a NBA fan. I appreciate you, Dame, for sticking in Portland.
Stubborn,
But
bro.
golly,
He's foolish, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I personally think he's foolish. And I don't judge.
golly.
I don't judge, bro, but dog.
I don't
Dog.
want to see him not get a ring
Dog.
at this rate.
Switch your team. Do a LeBron, bro. Switch your team for a little bit and they'll take you back. Bro,
You can always
get you
go
a
back
ring,
home.
bro. Go get you a ring.
Go
for
get
real.
a ring somewhere and then go back home and get it up.
Because no matter who they put around this man, it does not matter. They
Never
get
work.
there, they get this close,
It don't work.
knocked off,
Hurt.
knocked off by a better team, bro. Who got it
CJ
together?
McCollum
bro.
held him down as much as he could,
You feel
bro.
me? Bro, like,
we could.
He
Yeah, we
did
could.
You know what I'm saying? What team would you want to see him on to win a ring with, though?
This year, honestly,
No, I mean just period. Well,
In
if
general?
he could get his first ring, who would you want to see him get his ring with?
Dame?
Yeah,
Ooh.
bro.
That's a toughie.
you know know what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of teams because you
I
want
could see it
want
on
to see him go to
Miami.
Golden State.
I could see it on Miami.
Miami.
Him and Butler.
Him and Butler.
I could see
Yes.
it on Miami. I could see it on Boston.
Yep. They nice. I want him in Miami.
Boston nice, but see,
I'm telling you right.
I think they got a missing piece too.
They do.
I think they
they
got a
can-
missing piece, bro.
You think so?
I do. I think they need one more facilitator on that team, bro. Just one more.
Facilitator. Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's a
But-
fair point.
all
Because
right, I
Jason
think
Tatum,
another
bro,
thing-
Jason Tatum is the shooter.
I think another
Sniper.
thing that we're gonna have to
But they
take
got to
into
stop that.
account.
We need these big men to stop being snipers. Sorry.
No, it counts.
Oh, yeah,
We got to pick the right coaches for these teams too.
that's
Yeah.
a fact. That's what it really
Because
is.
as much as
That's why I
Steve
think
Howard,
people do well in
look
Miami.
at Brooklyn, bro. You just said it.
Eric
Look
Spoelstra.
how stacked Brooklyn is. We had Steve Nash as a coach and it didn't work. Steve Nash, as many championships as Steve Nash got.
Yeah.
Or he has 2, right? Or
No,
1.
I don't think Steve ever won.
He has 1.
I think he
Phoenix.
just got the
No, it's a conference title.
He don't got
yeah, he don't got a
He don't got a ring.
He don't got a ring, I don't think.
Let's see.
No.
If I'm not
Well, that's
mistaken.
besides the point. Steve Nash, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He's still Steve Nash, bro.
Of
At
course.
the end of the day, and he couldn't.
He's one of the ones that we needed to see get a ring, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Never.
Just a conference. Just
Just conference
Wow.
finals. Got there with Stephon and them. Yep.
Never made it
That
to a
year.
final series.
Wow.
But that was another really well put together team.
From Dallas,
Mm.
because he was
Mm.
Dallas's original Luka, bro. He was
Steve Nash,
the
yeah,
god
yep,
on
yep,
Dallas.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's all you can say.
All right, so I don't want to see any other players go down like Steve Nash either.
You know what I'm saying? But
Real, bro.
period, bro. Honestly, a lot of niggas need a ring, bro. Dame need a ring by now, bro. Carmelo Ben needed like
Bro.
2 rings the way he was balling on Denver. That's when they had young J.R. Smith, young Melo.
There's
who else
no
they had?
reason-
Kenyon
sorry.
Martin.
There's no reason Trevor Ariza should have a ring and Dame doesn't.
Crazy.
that part. Another team I would like to see him on is the Bulls.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say that too.
Yes.
Definitely the Bulls. Definitely.
Yes.
Because I think Zach LaVine deserves
Yes.
it too,
Personally, I
bro.
don't think he should be in any uniform that doesn't have red in it.
That's a fact. Red look good on you, dog.
Look good on
Red
dog.
with a little black, there you go.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean,
You keep
Random-
the same sneaker deal, all that.
You feel me?
Random
Good.
question off of the red real quick. Random question.
Talk to me.
Do y'all think the Pistons could ever revive Detroit to what it once was?
Yeah.
Well, once was when though?
When they
Early
were,
90s, before the 90s.
Chauncey Billups era.
No, I'm talking
or-
like the city itself, not just the team.
I mean, they have a lot of.
They got a lot of stuff to
When the
make up
government
for.
finally does what they need to do for the city of Detroit and the people that live in areas like Detroit,
Mm.
then I think we'll be able to see some change come to a city like Detroit. But because places like Detroit are often overlooked and just left to just deal with their own problems, unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't know how soon we're going to be able to see a change like that. But that's a great question you bring up because Detroit is a beautiful place. I've been to Detroit. It's a beautiful place.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, in the
history.
same way that many people have a view of Chicago, you only really think of the negative that is associated with Detroit as
Right,
opposed to a
right.
lot of the beauty that lives within that city.
Right.
I think the same thing goes for Chicago, but Chicago has more bank.
Yeah, they do because they have actual championships. They
Yeah.
have like more. Yeah.
So
They
you
have
get more
equity.
leeway, and then it's like, all right, well, we got the cap. We
Yeah.
can bring in whoever. We
Yeah.
can
Right.
Zach. we got
Whatever you
Zach,
want.
we
Who y'all
got-
want to see in the
the
red and
Melo
black
boy.
No,
uniform?
I feel you. I feel you.
Y'all
You
want
said
LaMelo? Yeah, we still got the ball. We still got ball.
True,
Yeah.
We still got
He is up there.
DeRozan. Come up, like they got a stacked team, and that's
They do,
red,
bro.
right?
You know Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, their team is beautiful.
Team is
So
nice, bro.
to get Dame,
And remember, Zach LaVine is still there.
and that's what I'm saying.
And
They
he's
got
like
bread.
a 1 through 5 kind of player too. bro.
And I feel like
Zach
Chicago
LaVine is
Bulls are the
nice.
Chicago Bulls have been the thing throughout our lifetime that kept Chicago.
Mhm.
I
Like
feel you. I feel
if
you on
the
that.
Bulls weren't there, Chicago would be complete Chirac
Nah,
most
facts.
likely
Facts.
because it's separated. Most people think all of Chicago is like one big borough. No, all the nonsense is on one side.
That's dead ass.
That's usually how it goes anywhere too, bro.
That's dead ass.
Kind of.
Shit, in Philly is kind of the
Kinda.
same thing.
Yep.
I've been to Philly.
DC
many times.
too.
I got family. DC.
Oh my God,
I know
DC
that.
is crazy.
No,
That's
DC is like you take a one wrong left turn, nigga, and you are in
the hood.
Shantytown.
Yeah.
The hood.
Remember when we learned about shantytowns?
Yes,
You're in
indeed.
Shantytown.
Wow.
Street in DC.
Wow.
Bro, when I was coming back from That trip. That's where we ended up.
The trip.
Yeah. Shout out. I hope all is well. Shout out.
Fellas,
It's time to go.
Yeah, I need to run.
Yeah. You go first.
All right, here, man. Talk that talk, man. Let me know.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Avery Luke 217-217. Whoever you say it, please just make sure that it's been said. Say it for me. You can catch me on Instagram at AveryLuke27 or at Avery from Exile. That is my Magic the Gathering Instagram.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you'll be seeing a lot more content there, as well as the TikTok that I'll be making eventually. You know how this goes.
Yeah.
As far as shows are concerned, it's holiday time, November, December. We really just do a couple casino gigs this time of year, just to keep a little bit of money flowing. But like I said earlier in the episode, we are completely booked out next year. So if you didn't get a chance to see us this year, you messed up. But trust me, you're going to want to see us next year because we're adding even more songs, even more production value, and we've even thrown a low choreography.
Let's go.
So come check us out one time at Pulse Official Band CT on Instagram, and that is also the website. Just throw the .com at the end. Come check us out one time. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Word. DJ Big Ron.
You already know me as DJ Big Ron, Power 203 FM, Gifted Radio, Fix Your Crown Pod. I ain't got too much coming up yet, man, but I will. Content will be posted. I'll probably be recording something in here before I leave. 2 posts for later on today, so stay tuned to that. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, DJ Big Ron. No events, nothing. You're not playing nowhere this week?
I ain't got nothing crazy this month. No Hooligatry is Thanksgiving. So, but I pick up stuff impromptu, bro. So all I gotta do is kind of, hit people up, and I can most likely have some shit. If I do got some shit, y'all pay attention to my page.
No, we got to do soon. In 2022, we got to do some freestyles.
Freestyle?
I'm down. 2023.
I'm just going to do
freestyles.
I want to
let's do freestyles up here. I'm down for that.
You just mix it some instrumental. We can have fun.
Don't tell me that.
I'm serious. I'm trying to get back in my bag for real because I want to get my writer's bag for real.
Say no more.
I am. I'm trying to get like my bag. I'm trying to get like my inspiration.
Maybe that.
It will be. Don't worry about it.
I'm saying
the gears is already working.
Let's get it right.
All right. Well, with that being said, Duce Jones, OBTC_pro, on your IGs, on your Apples, on your Spotify's, on your titles, on your Amazons, 3rd and 10th playlist. Go check it out. New music is up. SoundCloud, it got a few exclusives, so y'all can check those out up there. New track is up. It's called Takeover. Hope you like it. Very vibey.
And if you subscribe to Duce on any platform, you will be notified when he gets new music. Like I do every Friday.
Sure will.
He is on my new release playlist.
Sure
I
will.
follow my brother.
You turn those post notifications on.
Trying, man.
Turn them on.
Trying. But yeah, big things ahead.
Big things I want.
We glad that you joined the team this week. Stay blessed. Let the universe be greater than your experiences. Your neighborhood Goku wants you to be better than you do.
Kamehameha.
For real. And I guess we out of here, bro. Like, love. Oh, smoke pot. Eat a lot. Smile a lot.
You did. And make sure you use mouthwash.
Specifically the alcohol kind. Clean that out.
That Listerine.
Dang it. I ain't put this out yet.
You made that similar to me. I've been getting some heat lately.
Yes, you have.
Send me some shit.
Come send it.
I'm gonna send me some shit too.
All my enemies and all my friends thought we gotta do the ratio that the pennies up. Pennies touch, and we wanna bet up money rest. Trying to make sure you get it second touch. Money clutch, oh my God, what is up? Yeah, do you know that I'll always use the AK touch? Got a buck for the fees and your joy. Yeah, man, where you going to the dirt. Water, bring it to the altar, put it down, bend it over. Oh snap, now she hit my handle like the trash. Oh snap, man, put some on the can you do something?
Yo!
Can you do something?
Oh shit. They just pulled the wires.
Okay. All right.
No,
I'm
I
ready
can't
to break that.
Nah. Bye. Bye.